Hi there, Purdey. My name is Ellen, and I will be correcting these essays with you today. So let's take a look at what you've written here in your first set. Schools should be entertaining. Let's see what you said. Most people look back at their days in school with great pleasure. This period consists of being involved in nice activities and learning a lot of knowledge and competencies. These two aspects are highly connected to each other. This essay will discuss the reasons why it is important to make school a pleasurable learning environment. Okay. So the good news is that your grammar is good, your vocabulary is fine. My concern is the fact that you didn't really rephrase the topic. It's just you were kind of just scratching on the topic, but you didn't really do a an accurate rephrasing. So I would have preferred something more like there is considerable controversy nowadays whether schools should focus solely on academics or if they should provide elements of fun in the classroom. This essay will discuss the reasons why it is important to make school a more pleasurable learning environment um, in order to facilitate education. Okay, so that's what you could have done here. All right, so just mentioning that there's this debate, that there's this controversy. And then, just state your viewpoint on that issue. All right, so let's keep going. There are several reasons why an educational institution should make use of the fun factor in their programs. This is because when doing an entertaining activity, children will be enthusiastic, are eager to learn, and become more creative. A variety of research has provided evidence that people learn better when they are feeling strong positive emotions. This means that most students will not even know they are expanding their skills while enjoying themselves. Okay, it's good. Your grammar is fine. It's accurate. It's good. It read very naturally. Yeah, so at this point, I don't really have any comments about it. I thought it was good. On the other hand, it cannot only be fun just for the sake of having fun. Children are in school in order to prepare themselves for working life. To perform well in working life, they need to gain certain skills and capabilities. This cannot be realized without an educational program, which needs to be incorporated in the leisure time activities. For example, children love to visit a zoo. By transforming the zoo into a field trip with a, careful, scavenger hunt to learn more of the habitats of certain zoo animals, you combine the strengths of both aspects. Okay. I all right, it's good, but there was some stuff in the beginning of the paragraph that I really wanted to fix. So let me show you what I mean here. Okay, first of all, you had it, and so I didn't really care for that. I don't feel like it's clear what that it referred to, especially when you're starting a new paragraph. Another thing is, it's not a good idea to write on the other hand if you have not written on the one hand here. These expressions go together, so you don't want to use one without the other. You could have said something like that being said. That would have been good. Okay. That being said, the activity cannot only be fun just for the sake of having fun. Okay, and then that's fine. Children are in school in order to prepare themselves for working life. Uh, and here I feel you missed an opportunity to use some good cohesion. Okay, why don't you do this? Children are in school in order to prepare themselves for their future, to perform well in their working life. They need to gain certain skills and capabilities. Okay. Now let me tell you what else is a little problematic for me. Uh, the essay never implied that schools should not teach. They simply said that some people think they should have more entertainment in them. So I don't really know how necessary it was for you to include all of this. Does that make sense? It was just, should they have more fun in them? Should they incorporate more entertaining elements in them? Not should they be 100% like a circus, okay? So I thought you covered this very well. Here, um, let's see. Okay. All right. No, it's fine. I think you're just trying to say this as a caveat that yes, include fun elements, but make sure that it's incorporated into the learning experience. So it's fine. I mean, like I said, I did have some concerns about it, but I'm also thinking aloud, so I think it's fine. All right. I firmly believe that by making learning an enjoyable activity while including a pedagogic program, it will increase the learning output. It will lead to lower school dropouts and more successful students. Okay. So this is very nice. I don't love this. It will lead to lower school dropouts and more successful students. It's the school dropouts. You never mentioned anything about that in your body paragraphs, so it doesn't really belong here. You don't want to introduce new information in your conclusion. You really just want to kind of wrap up and to, just kind of recap what you said, all right, your main position, and then just leave the reader with a thought provoking idea for the end. And that's it. So for your first essay, I thought it was very nice. I saw a lot of good things, but there are, of course, some things that I would like to see you work on. So why don't we take a look at your second essay about doing an enjoyable activity with a child? Okay, so most children love to read books. Besides the fact that it is an enjoyable activity, it is also very important to develop certain capabilities and stimulate creative thinking. While reading has a lot of advantages, there are other activities that are needed to learn social skills, which are also vital in life. Okay, I like this. That's fine. Um, let me think. You know what? No, it's fine. I do struggle with this sort of temptation to make it a little more textbook, like a more textbook example of a good introduction. But I think what you did is fine. You're definitely using your own style. And so at this point, I don't want to stop you from doing that. I think it's fine. Okay. There are several reasons why reading is so important. When reading a book, it forces you to fantasize and use your imagination. These aspects are, for example, needed to learn how to cultivate new ideas. Next to this, not next to this, no, additionally, furthermore, it teaches you to organize the ideas presented by the writer. You learn how to, no, you learn how to create structure in your thinking, and this can be implemented in the real world. Research has shown that reading books for half an hour per day improves your logical reasoning by 50%. Therefore, all children should be stimulated, encouraged, not stimulated, to read daily. All right, so you fantasize, you use your imagination, you cultivate new ideas. Those are the skills. Fine. Again, on the other hand, careful with that. You could have just said, that being said. These skills are not the only capabilities that are needed in daily life. I believe that when in high school, you don't need being, when in high school, and it's two words, having social skills is of utmost importance. These competencies are not taught through books. Uh, Therefore, to learn this interaction, comma, oh wait, oh okay, I see what you're saying. These competencies are not taught through books, comma, therefore, to learn this, comma, interaction with other children is necessary. This interaction is present when playing a team sport or joining an art class or a social club. For example, when performing in a play, people improve their presentation skills. No S after presentation. In these enjoyable settings, children get the chance to enhance their soft skills. Okay. You said presentation skills, but what other soft skills are they developing? Okay. Maybe since you said this, you could have added maybe a little more. I guess you said social skills. Okay. All right, it's fine. I believe that reading is a very effective way to improve skills such as understanding ideas and logical reasoning, which are important for children to learn. The other essential capabilities needed in life, the soft skills, need to be learned in social contexts. Both aspects are equally LLY important when growing up. Okay, so it's actually quite good, pretty. Like I said, I do feel a little temptation to kind of um, maybe change a little bit of your style, but I'm going to try to avoid that temptation as much as possible. I think what you wrote is good. It's solid. Of course, there are things that I want you to work on, things that I want you to change, but that's fine. I think on the whole, it's a great first start. Okay. So what you need to do now is you need to correct these. You need to return them to us corrected. With your corrected essays, of course, I want a new set of essays. And don't forget about your error correction list. Okay. So we'll meet back here with that next set. Good luck.